Good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm taking it step at a time, but that's quite a project you've got going there.
Yes.
You want to tell me a little bit about it?
I'm making a shirt. Right now I'm putting the pocket on, and I've had to um, align the pocket so that it matches the pattern around it.
Uh-huh.
So now
That's one of your brands.
that's what I do. Yes, I match the pocket in, and then I match the shirt so the pattern matches across the front as well.
You're an artist.
I guess in a way I'm an artist, yes.
You know, I have theories about art and life, and I think that the most interesting people I know, everything they take on, whether it's cooking a meal or sewing a shirt, it's a form of art. It's an expression of their art.
Yes. I agree.
One of the things that we've talked about, and I'd like to talk a little more about, is your concepts of community service. You've been involved in doing things in our community since you got here.
Yes, pretty much. Bill Lowe and I got kind of drafted into doing the parade for the Butterfly Festival. One of the first years we were here, and then Bill ended up taking on the entire Butterfly Festival, and I was coerced into being the vice president, where he is the president of the.
Who coerced you?
He did.
Bill.
Yes.
You know,
Bill
he
did.
doesn't strike me as a coercive type.
He's very passive, isn't he?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes. You know, being part of this community is complicated.
Yes, it is.
You can't do too much without striking up some controversy.
True. Yeah, we've had our battles, and so far, I think we may not be doing what everybody wants, but we have a vision, and we are getting a lot accomplished with the community.
Your idea about community is, I think, more accurate than I can explain to people. The community to you is it's a complicated relationship.
Yes, it's community. It's kind of getting everyone involved in working together, and we find that some people don't work well with other people, but there's still something that everybody can do to help bring this community forward.
We all have our strengths.
Yes.
It's the ability to figure out what those strengths are and persuade the person to bring those strengths to the table.
Yes.
You know, I was meeting this morning with a group of people who are promoting an environmental agenda, dealing with a complicated issue like climate change.
Right.
And the whole subject matter this morning was about how to get the community involved and whether or not they wanted the community involved and who the community was.
Right.
And the concept of dissent. We have some pretty conservative people in our community, and climate change is something that doesn't necessarily fit comfortably into the vocabulary. Your suggestion for them?
I think Bill and I are kind of on the same page. I don't know how much we are affecting the climate. I think that the climate is changing, and over the eons that the world has been here, the climate has changed, and we probably can do our part in trying to protect the environment, but at the same time, we don't have to say climate change is totally our fault.
Okay. That's the idea of a carbon footprint and the idea of adapting to a changing climate.
Yes.
They're separate subjects. They're linked together, but you can believe in one and not necessarily agree with the other.
Right. Right.
And that's something that probably we need to remember with our climate change group.
I think
It's not about just cause. It's
Right.
about adapting and making our community stronger.
I think that everybody has their own opinion on things, and even though we don't agree on everybody's opinion, we can respect their opinion because that is their belief. And even though we may not agree with it, you're not going to persuade them to agree with you because they have their own ideas. So you do have to respect that that's the way they think, and then you kind of move from that point instead of fighting that point.
Finding common ground.
Exactly.
So, where can a person pick up one of these custom-made art pieces of Bill Michae Hall?
The shirts I make are at the Mariposa Marketplace in town, and I also have a website, MDH, your initials, MDHgifts.com.
Okay. And these are fairly economical shirts. They're priced competitively for the marketplace.
Yes, I try to keep the price down, knowing that the community I'm in is not Beverly Hills. So I try to make it a reasonable price.
So I have to tell you, this morning I watched a show on a garment sweatshop in LA, and this is your sweatshop.
Yes, this is my little sweatshop.
You
I do sweat out here.
You do sweat, but you have a heater for the wintertime.
Yes, I have a heater. I have an air conditioner too.
Okay, so it's not too much sweat.
No.
But none of your employees sweat a lot.
No. No.
You don't really have any employees.
No, I'm a one-man team.
Okay. Mike, I really appreciate your friendship and your taking the time to talk to me once in a while. And we'll be talking again sometime if it's all right.
Sure. That'd be great.
Have a
talking
great-
with you.
Bye-bye.